Hello my friends, welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you are new. My name is Lexi, and today we're finally doing a new WIP and Chat. It's been a little while. I apologize, I have been a little absent. I've just been a little bit busy, and so I have not been able to film very many WIP and Chats or any videos really. But I'm back. And I'm so glad to be here. I have been missing this, so I'm glad to be back. I hope you're all doing well. Let me know in the comments how you're doing. Let me just move my microphone. I feel like it's a little bit far away here. So let me know how you are doing. Let me know what you're working on, what's going on in your life. And I'll let you know what's going on in my life. If you're not sure what a WIP is, WIP stands for work in progress. So these are videos where we get together and work on our WIPs and just have a little chit chat. So yeah, we will get started here. I'll show you what I'm using today. So I'm back working on Paisley, which is a canvas that I was doing for the Pride event, but like way back in June. And I did not get very far on it at all. So I'm still working on Paisley. It's a beautiful canvas. I wish that I was further along with it because I would love to be done with it because it's so beautiful. I got this from Crafty. Let's see, what else am I using? So I have a pen from Peachy Keen. And it's a really, really pretty pen. It's kind of dark in here this morning. But this is a beautiful blue and white pen, and it's got this beautiful butterfly charm on it. And then I have a tray here that I made. It's a mermaid tray. And that's one that I made. And let's see, what else do I have? I have a little trash tray for my trash drills that I made as well. My Coverminder is a magnet that I got from the Museum of Liverpool when I was in England. And then I have a tray from Bella Art de Nicole. So, and the putty that I am using is from my friend Bree's shop, Painting with Pitties. It's Passion Fruit Medley. So I think that's all the stuff I'm using. I'm using my Elizabeth Ward dupe cases that I got from either Temu or AliExpress. I got them from like both sites, so they also have them on Amazon, so either way. But I'm actually going to grab another pen as well. What the heck? Okay, there she is. I had this other pen that I was using for this canvas. This is also from Peachy Keen. Boy, it's dark in here today. This is also a like rainbow themed pen, and I've been using it on this canvas and I wanted to keep using it. So we'll get started with a color here. So it's been a while and I feel really, really bad because I like to make videos and I feel just so out of the loop when I am not making videos. And so let me move my little light here. I just feel so out of the loop when I'm not making videos, and I don't know, I feel like disconnected or something, but it's been a little bit crazy around here. I mean, not crazy, but just like I've had other stuff going on. And to be honest, like I felt kind of weird, like ever since I got back from England. I just feel kind of, I don't know, like stuff is like different. So, I've had like a hard time, I guess, like getting back into like my normal groove and my normal, like routine ever since I got back from England. And I think it's partly just because like I was on vacation and I really got out of my normal routine, and then everything just kind of felt different once I got back. But then also, like, I don't know how to explain it, but I think so, not to be too much of a downer, but like, because I went to England for the memorial service for my nan, like, I think that was just time to process a lot of like sad emotions. And so I still felt sad when I came home in a lot of ways. And so I think I like, that's partly why I just haven't been like so connected to like social media and like talking, and like, because I've been like feeling sad, like I haven't really wanted to come on to YouTube and like be sad on YouTube, because like I feel like this is a place where everybody comes to escape their real life. Like, this is supposed to be fun and happy and uplifting, and I try to keep it that way on my channel. So I was like, I don't want to come on here and like totally bum everybody out. So to be honest, I just haven't felt like super happy. So I think that's part of the reason that I just haven't been able to do like my WIP and Chats. And so, yeah, I don't know. But also, just, it's been busy with like, I'm trying to get my house ready for guests coming to visit, and been looking after Goose after his surgery, which he's doing really good now. He got his stitches out. And now he's able to go swimming, and he's able to play more and exercise. So that's really good. I've been taking them for walks every morning, and except for this morning, I didn't go this morning because I wanted to film my video, but I've been taking them for walks every morning, and I got them new harnesses to wear to the park, and I'll insert a little video clip of them walking. They're doing so good. They walk together, and they're just doing so good at walking. Both Goose and Scout go. And I was a little bit scared to take both of them at once, because just having 2 dogs to myself just seemed like a handful, but they do so good, and I really enjoy walking them. So like, we've been doing that every morning. And like the morning time is usually my crafting time, and when I would film a lot of videos. So like, that's been eating into like time that I would film. So I've been doing that. And what else have I been doing? Oh, I've been reading a lot recently. I find that I'm just really embracing my I'm just really embracing my introvert side, I think. Like, I seriously love just solitude and being on my own, I think. And like, so I just love, I think that's why I love diamond painting. That's why I love reading. And so I've just been reading a lot. I just started Fourth Wing, which is a really popular book right now. And I saw that, so I have been seeing it everywhere. People are talking about it, like on BookTube and Book Talk and everything. And, but I did see that Sophie from the Diamond Help Desk is doing like a book club. And I think she even has a Book Talk, no, not Book Talk, BookTube channel. And they're going to read Fourth Wing. So check her out if you're interested and you haven't already seen that. So yeah, they're reading Fourth Wing. And so I just started it, and it's so good. I am already obsessed. I can't stop reading it. And like last night I was reading it, and it was getting kind of late, and my husband was like, "Can you stop? Because I can't sleep with the light on." And I was like, "Yeah, I'm sorry." I was being obnoxious, and I was up like way too late reading this book. So it's a romance fantasy book, and it is about this girl who goes into this school to learn how to be a dragon rider. So it's got dragons, and it's like in this mystical, fantasy world where they have to go to war with like a neighboring country, basically. And there are different quadrants where they learn different skills. Well, she gets put into the rider quadrant, which is the dragon quadrant. And it's very dangerous. And so I'm just I'm like on chapter 6, I think. I'm like, I don't know. I'm not too far into it, but I'm already obsessed. It's so good. It's suspenseful. Like, there's all this danger involved in it, and she's not like your typical hero. Like, she's not very strong. She's kind of little. She's kind of fragile, and everybody thinks like she can't do it, and they all doubt her. And so like you're kind of rooting for her because she's kind of the underdog. And so it's just good already. Like right off the bat, I'm already hooked. So I just started reading that. I just started it on Tuesday, I think. Yeah, today's Thursday. I just started it on Tuesday, and I am already hooked. So yeah, so I would, I mean, I'm obviously not done with it yet, but I would already recommend it because it's so good. It's like addictive. And then, let's see, what else have I read recently? I've read quite a few Frida McFadden books recently, which they are all kind of like crime, thriller, mystery books. And the ones I read were The Perfect Son, One by One, and then I'm in the middle of a book called The Inmate, and they're all really good. Very like suspenseful, mystery, keeps you guessing, twist and turn type of books. I read one that made me really, really cry called The Way I Used to Be, and it's by Amber Smith. I just finished that this weekend, and I cried and cried and cried. It is a fictional book, and I think it's a young adult book. Like, I think it's meant to be for young adult. And heavy trigger warning on this book because it deals with some very heavy topics. And it's about a girl that has a traumatic event happen her freshman year of high school. And then it's all about how that event changes her life and kind of shapes, unfortunately, how she is, and it just kind of deals with how she deals with that event, and it's really, really good. And the book is like written in 4 parts, so it's like her freshman year, her sophomore year, her junior year, her senior year. So by the time you get to the end of the book, it's her senior year, and it's all about how she changes throughout the course of that time. And it just reminds me so much about, I think everybody can relate to this book. So even though it's written for young adult, I just think that a lot of people could probably relate to this book. Even, I don't know, like it just really, like, I could identify so much with, like, I don't know, like just the trauma of what you have to go through as a young woman, and not being heard, not being seen, not feeling like you're important enough, and when you really need someone, and there's kind of nobody there, and it just, I don't know, it was a heavy book. It was kind of heartbreaking, but it also made me realize a lot of things, and was also kind of helpful in a way. Like, I don't know, I had like a cathartic experience reading it, I guess. Like, I don't know, like it made me realize some things about like my own like experiences, and I don't know, it was good. It was good. And I think there's a sequel to that book. So that book was called How I Used to Be, and then I think there's a sequel called How I Am Now. I believe that's what it's called. So I think I'm going to try to get that one and read that one as well. I also finished a book called The Last Thing He Told Me, which is kind of like a drama, suspense type of book, which it was all right. it was okay. That one is about this woman who is married to a man, and he has a daughter from a previous relationship, and he goes missing. And then her and her stepdaughter have to try to, like, find him. It was okay. And then what else did I read? Oh, I also read, in the month of August, I read Verity by Colleen Hoover. There's a lot of controversy about her and, like, a lot of criticism about her books. I wasn't a huge fan of Verity. Like, in some parts, it was really good, and then the ending was just like, what? The ending was a letdown. But anyway, let me know have you read any good books? What would you recommend? Have you read Fourth Wing? That's the one I'm on right now that I'm really obsessed with. Have you read it? Are you going to read it? Have you seen it? I did hear that there's going to be a show, I think. I could be wrong about that. I could be wrong. I thought I heard they were making a show about that one, but yes. So I've been reading. I have been diamond painting quite a bit, like in the evenings when we've just been sitting either outside or watching TV. And oh goodness. So I've been working on that Braveheart picture, which is the picture of the elk for my husband. And it's almost done. I'm on the very last row of that. And I had a dream last night, actually, that I got finished with it. And for some reason, I unrolled it and the bottom was like fraying. And it was just like coming apart after I finished it. And I was like, oh no. And I was like trying to stop it from fraying. Which that's never happened to me on any diamond painting ever. So I don't know why I had that dream, but that was funny. So I need to get a frame for that. I'm going to frame it. And I'm going to give it to him for his birthday. His birthday's coming up in a couple months, but he already knows that I'm working on it, so it's not a surprise, but I'm just going to give it to him for his birthday. Trying to think of what else is going on. Oh, I know. So this past weekend, I hung out with Bree from Painting with Pitties. We live kind of close, and we got to hang out this weekend, and we went to a bin store, which, if you don't know what a bin store is, it is, it's hard to describe because I don't quite know like where they get the stuff from, but if I had to guess, so the store we went to is called the Overstock Guys, and if I had to guess, I think they buy like pallets of Overstock stuff from Amazon, is what it seemed to be, like mostly Amazon stuff. And I'm guessing that they buy these like on auction or like on eBay or something similar, like, you know, they buy these big pallets or crates of Overstock stuff. And you go to the store and they like stock the stuff that they get on Saturdays. So like all the new stuff that they have is put out on Saturdays. Now this was an experience. You go and everything in the store on Saturdays is $5. So like every item, doesn't matter what it is, it's $5. And then each day of the week, as the week progresses, the price goes down. So like the next day it would be $4 per item, and then $3, and then $2, and then $1. And then the next week they restock again. They like re-up everything. So Saturday is the day to go, I guess, because that's when the new stuff is out and you get the best stuff. Well, I think a lot of the people that go are people that probably resell stuff. So just from my observation, it seems very competitive. And people were lined up outside of this store before it opened, and they had like camping chairs, and they must have been sitting out there all morning. Now, Brie and I were there just for fun, so we got there last, and we were at the very back of the line. So I think that's the right way to do it, is just to go for fun and not have any expectations. Because the people at the front of the line were there, and they meant business. And they, like, when they opened the doors, those people at the front of the line, like, ran into the store. And they were, like, pushing stuff out of the way and throwing stuff. And, like, some people were, like, very over the top and rude. So it made for good people watching, because you could see people getting kind of crazy in there. But so they just have like these tables or bins. They're like, they're like bins, big tables full of stuff. And nothing is really like sorted into like sections or anything. So you really just kind of have to sort through the stuff yourself. And you can't open anything. So they do have an option where you can take, if there's a box and you're not sure what's in it, you can take it to a table and have them open it for you. But the line to do that was so long that I was like, I don't want to wait in line for that. So I really did not choose anything that was in a box that I didn't know what it was, except for one thing, and I'll show you what it was. So I ended up getting quite a few things. I spent about $40. So that's like 8 items, right? So I'll show you a couple things that I got. So I got this really cute planter. It's creepy, actually. So it's this cute face planter. And maybe I'll insert a picture of what it looks like when the plant is in it, because I've seen these all over Amazon before, and they're about $15 or $20, I think, on there. And I think they're so cute with the little like curly plant in them for the hair. So I got that, and that was in a box, and I was able to scan the code on it and look on Amazon to see what it looked like before I bought it. So that was kind of cool. And then, let's see, what else did I get? I got a jacket, which I actually bought for my husband, but then I brought it home, and he was like, that's a woman's jacket. Which I'll insert a picture of the jacket if I can find it. I'm pretty sure it's not a woman's jacket, but he doesn't want to wear it, so I'm like, fine, I'll wear it, whatever. And then I got some dog toys. I got some gay pride flags that I'm going to use for next year's pride event. I got some bath mats for my bathroom. I got some really cute pajamas, and Brie got some matching pajamas, so we're like twins with them. I got one of those seat covers for dogs that's like a hammock that goes like in the back seat of the car. And then this one was kind of a mystery item, because I could tell that it was a purse, but I couldn't tell what it looked like it was like in one of those dust cover bags, but I wasn't allowed to open it. And I was like, okay, I'm going to spend $5 on this mystery item, and we'll just see what we get. So I opened it, and I really like it. I'm going to have to, can I zoom out maybe? Yes, okay. So it's a really cute bag, and obviously this is not real leather, it's like a pleather bag. But it's really, really cute, and I feel like it's perfect for fall. I like the color of it. And it came with 2 different straps that you can put on it. So this was my favorite one. It's so cute. And then it also came with more of like this, I don't know, it looks like a tie or a scarf. So there's 2 different pattern straps that you can switch out on the purse. I just thought that was so cool. For $5? Yes, please. So I got that for $5, and I looked them up on Amazon, and they're like $35 on there. So I feel like I got some good deals. It was nothing that I needed. It was nothing that I knew that I needed, but it was fun to look. So I would definitely do it again. I feel like you have to go into it with like no expectations though. Like, you know, I think if you were doing it as a business to resell stuff, it would be stressful. And I think like those people that were there for that seemed stressed. It didn't seem like it was fun for them. But Brie and I had a great time. And there's weird, wacky stuff in there. And you're like, what the heck is this? Now, they did have some diamond painting stuff. They did have like an A4 light pad in there that I did at one point have in my cart. But I talked myself out of it because I already have 3 light pads, technically. I have 2 that are nice and then 1 that is in bad shape. And I was like, you know what? I don't need another one. So I put it back. I was like, let somebody else find that maybe that needs one. And then they had several diamond paintings in there that were boxed and no picture on them. And I could have taken them back to the table to have them open it so I could see the picture. But I was just kind of like, you know what? Like, I feel like you can get diamond paintings on Amazon for about $5 and you can tell what they are. And like, I just felt like it wasn't a great deal. Maybe if they were like a couple dollars, I would have been like, heck yeah, I'm going to grab these. But I was like, meh, I don't really need them. I have so many diamond paintings and I have so many nice diamond paintings from like, from like Craftably and Diamond Art Club and so many nice diamond paintings from different companies that I don't really need to buy anymore right now. And especially like I don't need any more budget kits. I have plenty of those as well. So I put them back. I was like, no, I don't need those. I don't need them. Now I was hoping that they would have more books there because I was like, ooh, maybe I'll find some really good deals on books. Like $5 for a book would be cool. But they really didn't have any. And then on the way home from there, I had to stop at the grocery store and get a couple of things. My husband was making salsa and he's like, I need cilantro. So I had to stop at the Kroger and get cilantro. And then right next to the Kroger is a Goodwill. And I was like, you know what? I'm going to stop in the Goodwill and see if they have any books because the books are usually just like $2 in the Goodwill. So I stopped in there and I looked at the books and they really didn't have anything that, I didn't already have or need or whatever. But it was fun to look. But this weekend, I think I'm going to go. There's a big bookstore in Dayton that is $1 per book, and I think actually they raised it to $1.25 per book. But whatever. But I think I might go there this weekend and look around and see what they have. But yeah. So that was my weekend. It was really fun. Oh, actually, that's not all I did this weekend. And then after we went to the bin store, we went and got food at a Mexican restaurant that's kind of over by where Brie lives, and it was really, really good. She bought me lunch, which was so sweet, and we had a really good time. We just talked and, hung out and kind of caught up on what was going on in our lives, and it was really fun. So it was so good to see her, and yeah, that was a good time. And then I came home and my husband had made salsa and it was really, really good. It was all like tomatoes and peppers out of our garden. And then we made margaritas and we ate salsa and ate chips. And that was fun. And then on Sunday, I made some tray orders that I had. So the store is restocked partially. I have custom orders on hold for now just because I have not had a ton of time and I just feel like I can't give it the full attention like I had before. The The other thing is I'm moving into a new project at work that is very time consuming, and I just don't know exactly how much time I'm going to be able to give for like doing customs. So right now, until things kind of stabilize with like that, customs are going to be on hold. And so I have, excuse me, sorry. I have family coming to visit and just things like that. So I am kind of putting like the customs on hold for now, but still doing the made to order trays. So like the one color trays and some of the other designs I'm doing, because those I can do. I have the confidence that I can do and do them well. The custom trays, when they take like a lot of planning and things like that, I just want to be able to give them my full attention. And right now I don't feel like I can do that. And I just don't want to, I don't want to half-ass it, I guess is what I'm saying. You know what I mean? So when somebody orders a custom tray for me, I want to make sure that it's perfect. And right now I just feel like I can't do that just with everything that's going on. So, yeah. So at work, I'm moving into like this, doing this new project, and it's just kind of taking up a lot of brain power. It possibly could be taking up a lot of time if I have to start working overtime. And I don't know, things are kind of up in the air, I feel like. I feel a little stressed out about it, to be honest. Just stuff like that. So, yeah. Let's pick out a new color. I want to do a bright color. I just did that gray color, and I want to do a bright. I also don't want to reach my hand across the sticky, though. So let's pick something. How about this one? I would love to be able to make more videos for my channel because I really miss doing that. So I'm hoping this weekend, since it's a holiday weekend, maybe I'll have time because I'm off on Monday. So that will be good. I moved my craft room around a little bit, and I'm hoping to do a craft room tour very, very soon. I keep saying that, but it just like feels like it's never done. It's never ready to go. But I did move some things around, and I have this rack on my wall that holds my vinyl, like the rolls of vinyl. And I was looking at it, and I was like, I wonder if I could put my rolled up diamond paintings in there for storage. And then I was like, why do you do this to yourself? Why do you just start moving everything around and disrupt how you have it? So I don't know. And then I started moving like my shelves around and like reorganizing my shelves and my diamond painting stuff. It's a whole thing. So I don't know. I want it to look cute and organized, and I feel like it never does. But I do have people coming to visit, so I have 2 sets of family coming to visit coming up, and I want the place to look cute and organized. So that's what I'm working on. Some semblance of order would be good. I don't know. I feel like my brain has never worked that way, though. Like, I feel like my brain thrives in the chaos. I don't know. I did find, so if you were in my live stream last week, I was kitting up my crystal mystery diamond painting that I'm going to start working on. And I think I'm going to do some videos on it because it's intriguing to me. It's a complete mystery. I'm not sure what kind of painting it's going to be other than its crystals. And but I had lost the key for like what the symbols were, what color they corresponded to. And I had just like shoved it somewhere when I was tidying up before we went to England. I did find it. It was in a big stack of like bills, not bills, but like a big stack of like things I needed to file away, basically. So I did find that, so I have that ready to go. Thank God. That would have been a real conundrum had I not been able to find that. Because I was thinking, like, in my head, like, oh, I can just reach out to the company and see if they could send me another one. But then I was, like, actually doubtful because it's a random mystery kit. Like, they don't even probably know what kit I have. So that probably would not have worked out. Unless there's a serial number on it. I don't know. Anyway, it doesn't matter because I found it. And then I have a Pokemon crystal kit that I'm dying to work on. And I have a Stardew Valley custom that I ordered on Amazon that I'm dying to get into to see if it's any good. So many things, I tell you. So many things. A lot of these are really wonky, but it's all good. I never worry too much about whether these are straight or not, because I feel like in the end it all works out. They all find their place eventually. Oh my goodness. So apparently we had an earthquake in Ohio a couple days ago, but it was in Cleveland, so I definitely did not notice it or feel it here where I am. I'm kind of like in the opposite end of the state, so that was interesting. But there's been some crazy weather lately, just like with hurricanes and earthquakes. It's nuts. But it's also been very, very hot here, which has been, I don't know, it's like kind of hard to enjoy the summer when it's so hot out. There's definitely been some days where instead of sitting outside, cause like the dogs just don't even want to be outside, especially Goose because he's so fluffy. But we tried to sit out one day, and then we looked up and realized, oh, both dogs are inside in the air conditioning. Okay. So then we came inside and we started watching movies, and we've been watching the Harry Potter movies. We started like watching those, and so we're almost all the way through them. We just started watching the Deathly Hallows last night. We can only watch them in bits and pieces though, because we'll start watching them and then I don't know, we either have to go to bed or like do something else. But and then what else did we watch? I can't remember if I told you guys or not, but we watched the Super Mario Brothers movie, the new one, and I loved it. I'm adding it to my list of all-time favorite movies. It's so good. I absolutely loved it. This weekend we watched The Pope's Exorcist. Meh. It wasn't great. I didn't really care for it. Oh, I know what I started watching. So I need to have background noise on, like, at all times. And sometimes I just, like, kind of run out of things to, like, listen to, watch, or whatever. And somebody was talking about this the other day. They were talking about the Gilmore Girls. And I never really watched the whole series. I never really got into it when I was younger. It came out, I think it started like in 90, 8, I think, was when that series started, and I just never was into it. I never really watched TV back then, like, at that time, and I was never really into anything that was, like, trendy or like, mainstream back then. So I had, like, I just never watched it, basically. So I'm, like, watching Gilmore Girls on Netflix, like, from the beginning, and I love it. It's so good and so cute, and it's funny, and it's just, like, a really sweet show. So I've, like, been watching that in the background. So yeah, I've had that on, and I don't know, it's kind of cute. It reminds me of, like, the 90s, and just, like, I don't know. It's cute. It's cute. So, I do have to go to work in a few minutes here, so I'm going to end it here, but we will do sparklegrams. I did it on my desktop last time, and I felt like it worked a lot better, so I'm going to do it on the desktop again and record it. So I'm going to end it here and then switch over to my desktop, and we'll draw for sparklegrams. If this is your first time watching my channel and you're not sure what sparklegrams is, it is the friend mail that I send out on my channel. And basically, if you want to participate, you can. And there's a Google form linked below. You fill that out so that I know where to send your friend mail if you're picked. So each time I do a WIP and Chat, I will pick, like, a code word or a phrase or something for you to comment below. And then in the next video, I will, like, draw somebody's name based on the comments. And then I will send that person a little handmade item. It's usually like a little Coverminder like this, or just a little something to say thank you for watching my channel, for subscribing, for liking, for being here. I just appreciate it so much. So if you would like to participate, you can. The Google form is linked below. You only have to fill it out once. You don't have to fill it out more than once. So we will go ahead and draw for a sparklegram, and then I'll tell you what the code word is for the next time. So I will be right back. All right, hello, I am back, and we are looking at last week's WIP and Chat. So this was last week's winner. And so last week I had asked everybody to comment down below with what their favorite song was, and that was how I was going to determine this week's sparklegram. So we're going to grab the link over here, and we're going to go to the random, if I could type, random comment picker. So we're going to plop in our link here, and then we're going to solve the little math problem here and get to comments. We'll see how many we had. 38. Excellent. Thank you so much for everybody who commented. I appreciate you guys so much. So we'll go ahead and we'll draw a name, and we'll see who gets a sparklegram this time around. And go. It is Diane's Diamond Painting Journey. Oh my goodness. Hold on one second. Okay, she said, I'm so sorry to hear about your Nan, but happy to hear all the family could go to England to help celebrate her life. I'm really glad your dog is now feeling better. Thank you. And don't beat yourself up over it, because it's something that couldn't be helped. Yeah, I feel like it, I don't know, I feel guilty about it, but thank you for saying that. And she said, one of my favorite songs is Piano Man by Billy Joel. I love that song. That's such a good song. So thank you so much, Diane's Diamond Painting Journey. You are our sparklegram person for this week, so congratulations, and I will get that sent out to you as soon as possible. Let me just pause for 1 second and make sure that I do have your information. Okay, yes, indeed, I do have Diane's information. So, Diane, I will get that sparklegram over to you as soon as possible. So, congratulations. You are our next sparklegram person. So thank you so much for your comment, and I agree with you. That is such a great song. I love Piano Man. So, alrighty, we will pick something for you to comment for next week's Sparklegram giveaway. You know what? This week we did, last time we did favorite song. This time, let's do your favorite movie. So comment down below with your favorite movie. Let me know what your favorite movie is, and then next time we do a WIP and Chat, that is how I will pick the Sparklegram person. Alright, so comment down below with your favorite movie, and I will see you in the next one. Thank you, bye!